greatest market exposure or traders exposure, and also traders killer. Is well known as your cycle of doom. Now, as a trader, there's this phase as a trader that every trader must pass through, which is changing of strategy. And that changing of strategy is also called cycle of doom. One thing you don't know about trading is that as a trader that is trading, no matter all it takes, once you got an edge in whatever trading style you are taking, you must stick to it no matter what. And you should understand that there's difficulty in market. Market trend will always change. There is no grail strategy. There is no grail strategy. And as a trader trading, whenever you come to the market, you should understand that every month is being divided by different market conditions. You understand? Now, you may be trading at April, May, which is a trending market and which is more favorable to your trading condition, your trading style. Let's assume you are trading trend following strategy and it's favorable in April and May. You may come to December, November, and that trade may not go well. Because why? Maybe that trade during that period is in a choppy market. So you understand now. So that's the reason why as a trader, you should understand that market condition changes. Market condition changes. And it's during that market condition you should learn to reduce your risk. As a trader, reduce your risk. Follow your discipline. That's the reason why you have to also journal your trade. These are the only ways you can actually stick to your strategy. Because there will always be loss. There is no real strategy. And you should also know that the higher the win rate of your strategy, less risk to reward of your strategy. Let's assume you're having a strategy that has 1:1. You may have a good high win rate. But the truth there is why those 1:1 traders are very dangerous, because you may take one loss and that loss may wipe the whole of your account. You see, that trader may be very, very conservative with whatever you trade. So you see it. So that's why as a trader you have to be careful and know whatever you trade. So trading a strategy is not bad. There is no strategy in the world that you can trade consistently that you want to have a 90 to 100% win rate. It hasn't been recorded. That is why traders do change strategy, and their years of learning do increase. You hear a trader say, I stayed 6 years in learning trading. Some will tell you 10 years. There are some people that have stayed 12 years in this game without being profitable. Why? If you check most of their years, they make the same repeated mistakes. And most of them may be people that is not even guided by mentors. Sometimes you may still be guided by mentors, you make the same mistake. Because trading is a personal this thing. You can't escape it. That's why even as a trader, whenever your trading mentor tells you don't do greed and follow your risks, you want to try it before you will learn. There's no way as a trader you just, okay, my mentor said this, I'll just follow through. We are all human beings. I want to learn. It's when we see what the result is talking about, that's when we learn. When they say, okay, don't increase your risk by 1%, the mentor tells you, you will never obey. You want to do and try to see for yourself. So that's the reason why it's very, very dangerous as a trader, and you have to be careful. That's the reason why hopping on one strategy to another can increase your years of learning. You may use the whole of 1 year increasing from one strategy to another, looking for an holy grail, looking for a market condition that favors you totally, and which is not possible. So that's just it. So welcome to Victor Divergence. Don't forget to subscribe, share and likes, and comment on the comment section. Divergent for a reason. The only way to overcome these problems, in order to reduce the years of suffering, which is cycle of doom, coming back to the same repeated mistakes, which increase your years of learning. At the long run, you wasted 2 years changing strategy. Is for you, first of all, look for one particular strategy. You see it. Check the edge of the strategy. If that strategy works, no problem, continue it. What you now have to do is go and backtest that strategy. Know the possible win rates, more possible streaks, the winning streak and the losing streak of that strategy, so that you will know what next to do whenever this thing occurs, because it gives trader confidence. One thing about backtesting is that it gives confidence, so that you will know how your trade behaves when it's going to come up, when losing streak is possible. If you see with 6 winning streak, you can be expecting as, okay, I've seen this before in my backtesting result. You get, so that's it. Main trader don't backtest, and I'm not talking about that backtest. You go to Mentor 5 and check 20 trade and you say, yeah, but no, use a replay forward and backward stimulator, so that you can be able to trade it in form of live chat. You understand? So that's the thing. So that is another thing. Then journal your trade so that you know what you are doing. So that whenever you enter the live market, you know what is possibly going to happen.